Hey there everybody, it's Robert Biggerstaff. I'm all about trying to create some passive income to become financially independent, and most of the time that's going to happen through real estate. I got a lot of people that'll come to me, ask me, say, hey man, I want to do better, I want to start investing, I want to get into real estate. And I always ask them, said, well, let me ask you this, what are you working with right now? Well, really nothing so far and everything like that. And my next question to them is, well, how much do you have in savings right now? What type of reserves do you have? And 9 times out of 10, they say virtually nothing. So we're going to embark on this topic and discuss it here shortly. Stay tuned. So here we are in part of Pensacola. We're down here by the water. It's absolutely gorgeous. And if you haven't come to the conclusion of what it is that I'm describing today, the most important thing about getting started being successful is the foundation of what you build upon. Life is going to happen. Flat tires, air compressors, air conditioners, kids, something's going to happen. And if you're always having to struggle every time something occurs, then you're always going to be behind the gun, so to speak, with trying to make something happen. A friend of mine the other day had to get some new tires on their car. Boom, no problem. They had savings. They started their foundation. You got to keep the car running good so that you can get to work. You got to have some money in the bank. You got to have that foundation. There's a lot of houses here in Pensacola that have been through multiple hurricanes over the years. And you know why they do that? Because they got a great foundation. The most important thing you can do is have some reserves on hand in case something happens. Whatever that is, your magic number, I don't know. Some people will say 3 months expenses. If you need $4,000 a month, then have 12 grand, or have 6 months worth of reserves sitting, or and then anything after that, you should be putting that money into play and getting it to start making you money. It's an amazing thing that people will say, well, $1 million is a lot of money. Well, $1 million is not. Generally speaking, you get about 4%, and that $1 million will stay the same. So that means that if you have $1 million in the bank right now, you get about $40,000 a year. But you don't get it all because you have to pay taxes on that. Yeah, that ain't a whole lot of money for having $1 million. Can you imagine trying to, enjoy retirement on $40,000 a year? If you can do it, then great, but if you happen to want more, or just the possibility of doing more than what $40,000 will allow, you're going to have to do something different.